I'm super exhausted. I don't even think I will be able to talk properly. But you need to find a goal. Like if you are someone who struggles with motivation, with the drive to do anything, then you just need to find a goal, a reason why you are doing basically what you are doing or what you are planning to do. Like find a reason. And that reason doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like it can be something super simple. It can be connected to your studies, to your physique, something, or maybe something even more simple, like an activity which you will do in the future, and an activity that will make you like motivated and driven to improve yourself in all other areas, not only in the one which you need, like in order to actually do directly that activity. I am reading a book right now about habits, and they talked about, or they mentioned an example of a woman who got rid of her alcohol addiction because she set herself a goal to go across a certain like desert. I don't know what country it was or anything like that, but she set herself a goal to go through a desert as a journey, as something that will be a huge challenge for her, since she didn't really develop her physical body, her endurance, and everything connected to that because of her alcohol addiction. And so it was a goal which helped her to be motivated for basically, man, I like focus right now. A goal which kept her focused, something that she knew she couldn't slack off if she wanted to actually make it happen. And you have to do something similar. I have already set myself, like, actually I don't only have one goal but several ones. What you can do is to experiment, play around with it, see what motivates you, see what makes you driven, in terms of like what will keep you motivated even when you like driven, not entirely like motivated, but driven in a sense that even when you lack motivation, you have a reason why you need to be doing those activities. So like if you know you have, for example, actually I have like I don't know how to call it, but we will have a calisthenics presentation in front of children in an elementary school, and we will actually like not only show the physical exercises that you can do with calisthenics, but also actually talk about it and explain it with words. What that means is that we will basically have to present in front of children, but children of ages, I don't know actually, basically ages of children that go to elementary schools. And presenting in public, presenting in front of people is my huge weakness. Or it's not really my weakness, it's more like a fear which I need to work on, which I need to work towards reducing so that I can do, or so that I can present in front of people with ease. And so it's a huge challenge for me, and what I'm trying to do with it is to use it as a motivation, as a drive to work hard. And it's just one example of many others that I have, that I use to keep myself at check, so that I'm working hard and I'm not slacking off with the things which I need to be doing. And so since I'm stressed or like literally only when I just imagine myself talking in front of people, there will be around 120 children during one session, and we have 3 sessions, so it will be crazy for me. And I am using it as a drive, since it evokes a huge fear in me. It's something that I cannot neglect, like in a sense that if I will stop being disciplined, if I will stop working on the things which matter to me, I will know I won't have the confidence which I need to be able to present that sport with ease, with confidence, and actually make a good presentation out of it. And so I need to work hard for that reason. It drives me forward. Or actually another reason which I have, which I use for motivation, is the fact that I'm in university right now, or I am attending university. and I hate education system, like completely. I can't stand it, and if I have to do tasks which are for school and not something that I have chosen, it can get me really pissed. And that is kind of like a motivation for me. Like if I want to get out of that school, if I want to finally do the things which I actually want to do, I need to work hard and I cannot slack off. And like a sense of urgency is also a huge motivation which you can use. For me, it's the fact that I have only around 3 years left till I will have to like actually graduate from this school that I'm in right now. And that means I would have to either continue my studies or I would have to find a job so that I would get enlisted like into the job list or whatever that is. And it's just a huge pain in the ass, and I don't want to start doing a job which I hate. Instead of that, I want to start my own something, a business or whatever, something like that, something that I would enjoy more, and not something that it would technically be very similar to the education system, where you have someone who gives you something, gives you tasks that you have to do. You aren't doing the things which you choose for yourself, and I want that sense of freedom for sure. And what that means is that I have the sense of urgency, a deadline that I have to reach if I don't want to live a horrible life, a life which I would hate. And these are the concepts which you can combine. You can have several like goals, several reasons why, or reasons why to be working hard. That way, whenever you lose motivation, you lose drive, you can go into your brain and look through like all the possible reasons why you need to be working hard, why you need to be doing those things, and you will always manage to find one which will basically work pretty well for you, that will give you the drive to start doing that task. And that's very important. And hopefully this video will be valuable, because I had struggled with motivation, with like not really motivation because I am actually disciplined, but in a sense that I didn't find a reason, or I didn't see a reason to be disciplined in the first place. And that's something that you might be struggling with. Like you don't really struggle with discipline, but you struggle to find the reason why to actually be disciplined in the first place. And so in that sense, don't try to find your purpose, don't try to find anything so extravagant, something so crazy. Everyone talks about their purpose and how you should find it as well, but it's not something you can find so easily, and maybe you can't even find it directly. It's something that just naturally come to you. And so in that case, I think it will be better to just find something logically that you know is going to be a huge motivator for you. Like I will go back to the example which I mentioned with the presentation of calisthenics as a sport in front of children, and there will probably be adults as well. It is a motivation which contains several elements to it, and one of them, which is the huge or the biggest one, is the fact that I don't want to embarrass myself in front of all those people. I don't want to make myself seem stupid or whatever. I don't want them to think that I am incapable and stuff like that. And that's the thing which you need to use for your own advantage. Like set yourself goals like that, because what I could do is to completely get rid of the fact that I would need to do some speaking. I could basically just let my teammates take care of the talking, so that I can literally just take care of doing the exercises and stuff like that, and I would completely avoid doing this public speaking. And if you are in a situation like that, you can either hide away, you can escape something that you hate, or you can go for it even when you are extremely stressed. It literally will almost make you unable to fall asleep as well as to stay asleep. That's how scared you are. Actually, maybe these kinds of things are the best motivation which you can use. Use it for your own advantage, use it so that you can become the best. And you can't become the best if you don't have a reason to be the best. And so in that case, find the reasons, find goals. It can be something simple like running. If you are like really struggling with fitness, with like your physical aspect of your life, and you are struggling with running, for example, then you can set yourself a goal to run 20 kilometers in 2 months time or 3 months time, and set it as a real goal, not something that you just say out loud and you leave it as it is. No, you actually, if you want to have it as motivation, you have to help people who will know that you will do that run. Like, you have to either publicly say it, like if you have social media, you can publicly say that you will do something like that, and that they can expect you to actually do that run. Like, they can expect that you will finish that run even though you are not doing great in terms of your physical side. And so if you do that, it will give you the sense that you need to do it, otherwise you will literally make a fool of yourself, that you had such big words and you ended up not doing that challenge in the first place, like not even starting, which is the worst possible outcome, or at least trying to do it but not making it. Like, it's still better to try than not try at all, as you probably know. And I think that's what I'm going to leave you with in this video. Just to summarize all the points, is that try to find a reason why you need to keep pushing. If you are struggling to find your purpose, or you don't even know where to start, I don't think you need to start. Like, it will probably come to you naturally, and instead of that, focus on the logical aspects, which means like what is for sure going to happen in the future. Like, for me, I will have to find a job if I'm not going to start a proper business until I graduate this school, as well as I don't really want to be in this school anymore because I fucking hate it. And in that case, use that as a motivation. Just find that reason why you need to keep working hard. It can be completely logical, like you probably won't really have any emotions connected to it, but if it's something that's really serious, like for me, it will eventually also stir up your emotions. You will get pissed off, you will get angry, and that's actually what you want. Like, you can't suppress your like masculine side, which is mostly like anger, which is energy and stuff like that. Like, you actually need to use it for your own advantage, which I am currently using. Like, I am super pissed off, and that's also why, even though I am so tired, I didn't want to record this video. I am recording it right now because I am pissed off, like of the situation that I am in right now. And that's the thing which you need to find for yourself, and it will keep you going even in the times when you don't have any motivation, if you don't have any drive, and it will keep pushing you basically, because you will know if you won't push yourself, if you won't work hard, it will eventually come back to bite you. If you hate the current situation that you are in, then become pissed, become so angry that you will have all the motivation which you need to work hard, work on the task which you know you need to be doing. Use it as a fuel. Like, if you don't have like any really horrible situation that you are in right now, but you still want to achieve great things, then choose a goal which is, it can be something simple, something fitness related, and if it is a good goal, if it is like for a good cause, if it's good in general, it will also improve any or all the other areas of your life, almost all the other areas of your life. And I can't stress enough how important that is. Just use it, man. And so hopefully this video was valuable. Hopefully you got something that you can implement in your own life to make it better in any way possible. And if you want to add something, or if you have any questions, you can comment them down below. Or if you want to learn something else, you can watch this video next. Use that anger, man. Use it and become the best.